So the MilkADeal group of companies consists of, currently we've got 5 live sites. We are a group of e-commerce companies. So what we specialize in is in simple terms is selling things online. But of course a lot of things happen behind the scenes that what people don't see, like the marketing, the operations and so on. The sites that we operate and the sites that we own and operate are MilkADeal.com, highshop.my, highshop.sg, janeholly.com, and also the most recent one being jackcow.com. I've always been a strong believer that the internet is here to make lives better for all of us, be it more convenient, cheaper, and also disrupting like the old industries lah. So I don't think that e-commerce will actually take over offline business, but I think in the future it will definitely complement it. So it's something that you cannot ignore. And what excites me is actually being part of this change, because I think 20, 30 years down the road, if you ask me if I was doing something else and not doing what I'm doing now, I think I would deeply regret it. Startup, always. Always. I hope that as we grow, we will not be a Goliath. You know, like the fable David and Goliath. You always want to think and act like David. So successful stories that I like, the Davids that I like I mean, just drawing parallels from other industries would be like the DGs and the Nandos. If you look at how their marketing work, it's very David. So you want to look like a Goliath, but act like David. For us, it's actually the merger of MilkADeal.com and jackcow.com. So that's something new for us, where we are also taking over the management of jackcow.com. We're actually in the midst of it right now. We're relaunching a fresh new site for jackcow.com in about a week's time. So that's been exciting internally for our people, because this also means that there are opportunities for them to do other stuff in light of this new development. The 3 things that I look for when we hire is attitude, aptitude, and integrity. So of course, the perfect candidate would have all 3, but that's rarely the case lah. I mean, that's rarely the case. So attitude is things like willingness to learn, openness to learn, and somebody who's hardworking. That's an attitude, character. Aptitude is a natural ability to do something. So for example, if a person is just naturally organized, then that person will obviously be suited for certain roles and responsibilities. And finally, of course, it's integrity. Integrity is something that you just want people to be honest and transparent with their actions and accountable for what they do. And in hiring, as I said, nobody is perfect. It's very rare you get 3 altogether, but we're always okay for at least 2 of the 3. But out of the 2 of the 3, 1 of them must be integrity. So you could have people with good attitude with integrity, or people with good aptitude with integrity. But you cannot have somebody with good attitude and good aptitude but no integrity. That's something that we won't accept. For us, in terms of our vision, the longer term vision is to be a formidable force in the e-commerce industry, to pretty much shape the landscape of, because where e-commerce is in Malaysia right now and in the region in general is actually at its infancy. It's very young. So a lot of the things that we're doing, we're in effect pioneers. So we want to shape the landscape first in Malaysia, and in the longer term we are considering the regional play, meaning going into countries like Indonesia and Thailand. I mean, currently we're in Singapore, but Singapore still forms a small part of our business at the moment. But obviously the more attractive markets would be Thailand and Indonesia in the immediate future. You see, working for a startup is very different from working for a big company like an MNC. And my background I used to work for a big company, so I know how it's run there and sort of things that you get to do. And from my own experience, I think the difference is actually in terms of the responsibilities that you get. If you want a job that is comfortable and just you're just focused on doing three tasks, throughout your whole time in that company, that's all you do, then I think maybe you should consider looking for an MNC type of a job. But if you're looking, if you're young and if you have a lot of energy and you want to learn a different type of business or the newer type of business, not the traditional type of business, then you should definitely consider joining a startup. And when I say this, I don't mean just come and join MilkADeal. I actually mean the startup industry in general, because I think at the moment the startup scene is actually it's getting more vibrant, and it's in need of young people with talent who's brave and enthusiastic about taking on responsibilities. Because, for example, like within MilkADeal, when people are given responsibilities, doesn't matter if you're a fresh graduate or you're an intern, when we give you a responsibility, it's end to end, meaning right from the start, from when you from when you are given a task, you are expected to take the responsibility and from cradle to grave. So that's the sort of exposure that you'll get.